What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Oscar. This is my channel where I talk about reality, awareness, increasing your consciousness, finding out your true nature, who you really are on this planet. Through my experience, through what I've gone through, so you can understand, through awareness, who you are. So, today's topic is kind of something I want to talk about so that when I make my next videos, you guys can understand where I'm coming from. So this video, I want to talk about the collective shift, the universal, the world, global shift that's happening, the global shift of awakening. And what does that mean when the entire world is shifting? And I'm going to tell you, if you watch my previous videos, I talk about energies, vibrational frequency, the fact that each person is vibrating at a certain frequency. Because remember, at the core of every single person, it is energy. So the phone you look at, the table in your room, the bed in your room, anything that you can perceive, anything you can see to exist, it's energy at its very core. So that means that it's vibrating at a certain frequency so I can reach that physical state. All that it is energies vibrating. And it's crazy to think about that because whenever we see something, when we touch it, we automatically assume through our beliefs growing up and what we've learned that everything is so hard, so physical, and that's all there is. But as you start opening up more and more, you start to realize that things aren't as solid as they seem. And it's because you're becoming more receptive to the energies, more receptive to vibration and frequency, what that feels like. The energy exchange that's happening between persons when you talk. When you talk to someone, what do you feel? As you begin to evolve, you're going to start to feel the actual energy that's going on between you guys. That's crazy because you get to see the actual connection. But I'm just telling you this to clarify. The collective shift that's happening, everyone's rising to another vibrational frequency, meaning everyone's going from lower vibrations, lower frequencies, that lower aspects of yourself into higher aspects of yourself. People are realizing on a global scale that they are powerful, that they are creators and not victims, and they have the potential within them to create the life of their dreams. Slowly but surely, people are becoming aware of this. People are wanting more love now. Why? Because love, before wisdom, before knowing about energy and all the esoterics and truths and secret truths about the world, right? About who we are, before you start to get into this area of the third eye, the multidimensional aspects of who we are, first you gotta have that love. You gotta have that harmony, right? Why? Because having love gives you that balance. It's the most powerful, energies that you can be on. That frequency of love, that vibration of love is extremely powerful. And that will allow you to balance out that wisdom that you start gaining as you start to evolve into your highest version. So everybody is going through this at a very subtle level. Right now, in the entire world, even if you can't see it, there are energies penetrating you. There are different energies coming into this plane of existence because at the end of the day, while being on this earth, this is a plane of existence. Remember, your soul, your higher self decided to come down here and to experience life. It decided to come down here and to see what it was like to go from seeing things physically, right, and then to evolve into higher states. So right now, at a very subtle level, on a global level, it's happening. People are being penetrated by higher energies. The sun, the energies of the sun has changed. Have you noticed different natural disasters happening? People, the chaos, you could see those as negative things, but the way I see it is that the fact that reality is changing. we're going through a transition from one way of living to the next level of our existence. Therefore, there are people that don't know what's going on, that don't have this perspective on life. It's going to be rough for them. Because imagine, the way this works, the way you transform, the way you evolve into your highest version in self, you have to deal with all your baggage, all your darkness. You got to heal that shit, you know? And you got to rise from that and then become and embody that higher self of yours. You have to learn to love, and you have to learn to be who you really are, a light among many others that are all connected. But imagine if someone has all this darkness within them their entire life, they've been living a certain way. Chaos is going to start to be created within them because they don't understand what's going on with them. And to me, and it might have happened to you as well, that when you're going through a major transition in life, when you're trying to do better for yourself, you first have to deal with your BS. You have to learn the lessons of your life so you can move on to those higher lessons. You got to clear away all the bad people, the toxic people in your life, all the bad habits, to make room for the clean habits, the clean energy the abundance that's gonna flow into your life. So right now, every single person in the world, whether they're conscious or unconscious of it, is going through this. And if you think, oh man, I barely even see this, I don't see how this is happening, my day is still random and chaotic. Well, it's because you have to make yourself in such a way. Remember, your external world represents what you're internally becoming, what you're seeking. It's all reflected back to you. So in my case, for example, my experience, since this is my focus, my passion, my drive, and I'm always thinking about evolving, impacting people, influencing people, in my reality every single day, if I step out the house, if I go to the supermarket, if I go to the mall, if I go to the beach, I run into someone that's a reflection of my internal nature back to me, talking about, oh wow, yeah, I know about that. Oh my God, words or energy, yes, this. Oh my God, consciousness, this. I run into people just like that. Why? Because I have made myself in such a way that it is reflected back to me, that global scale of consciousness. So I know what's happening. I get confirmation after confirmation that people are changing one by one. And since I'm on that frequency, that vibrational frequency of love, and all that's going on within me has to do with our multidimensional nature and evolving into your highest potential, that's all I see on my external world whenever I go out. Therefore, I can see back to back that if I'm not the only one out there like me, that I know there's other people that are striving for the same thing, then they are also encountering all those people. So if you want to see more of that magic in your life, right? More people trying to find the truth within themselves, then you have to really, really create that for yourself. You have to become that person. You have to release all those bad habits. You have to love, be love. Learn to go beyond who you think you are, beyond your ego. You're going to run into all these amazing people out there in the world that are trying to find the truth, trying to live their life and understand why they're here. It's all a process, it's all a journey. But if you have a template and you have a higher perspective on viewing the world and why things are functioning the way they are, then that path is easier for you. You can just follow the steps, watch the magic unravel within your life after doing the work. Therefore, you create your life of your dreams. You become your best version. So keep this in mind, guys. The entire world right now is shifting, whether they like it or not. Some people are going at a faster pace than others. Some people are choosing to repeat the lessons, right, that are presenting themselves to you, to them. And they say, oh no, I don't want to accept that lesson. And they keep repeating the same cycle. I got to make a video on that too, because life happens in cycles. So if you fail the lesson, if you repeat the same habits, the same cycles, the same people that you're hanging out with, then you're going to be in the same stuck area of living the entire time. So I just want to remind you, for the sake of your evolution, To be your best version, you have to go with the flow. Put aside that ego, forget about what you want, because remember, your higher self, the universe, reality knows what's best for you because it knows the real you. And go with the flow, let go, surrender. Let go of all those things that don't serve your good. If it doesn't help you reach your highest potential, if it doesn't love you, then it doesn't belong in your life. So just keep that in mind so that you can now start to witness the magic of your existence, because we're going into amazing times right now. Amazing times where people are finally stepping into who they are. It could be by a small degree or a big degree. But this information, this knowledge, this awareness is for everybody. But if you're watching this right now, if you're watching this video, it's because you're ready to hear this. Because remember, everything's a reflection of what's going on inside. So if inside you have that inkling, if you have that feeling of wanting to find the truth, you're curious, you're open-minded, you want to find out your purpose in life, you want to do better for yourself. And guess what? You're going to manifest, you're going to be led to this video. You're going to watch this video, you're going to resonate with it because it helps you increase your awareness and embody and interact with energies that are similar to the ones that you want to embody to the fullest. Let's do this. Let's evolve. I hope this video clarified a little bit, gave you another perspective to look at the world. And the entire world is in transition to a higher plane of existence. Now more and more people are going to go from leaving the program, right, the matrix, so to speak, of the world of just going to work, school, and eating, having sex, and not thinking about anything else. Yeah, we're shifting from that to living a life full of love, being of service to one another, helping others reach their potential, while you yourself reaching your fullest potential, and creating everlasting change, sharing your ideas to help the world increase to that new level. And you can see that it becomes, beautiful, right? Us going from these sleep sheep type of humans, right, that really don't care about anything besides ourselves, to finally opening up our heart, being authentic, living, coexisting, actually, without any separation, no judgment with other people, supporting them, and so that every single person can reach their goals and live their dreams. Therefore, now moving on to a plane of existence, right, a way of living that's complete harmony and balance and peace and love and knowledge about who we are. Now, for myself, personally, in my opinion, I would love that more than anything in the world, because we get to live in our truth. We get to walk our truth without any doubt. And people have wanted that for ages. Peace, harmony, love. But they go about it the wrong way. Because guess what? The change that you want to see in the world, you've heard this before, it has to come from you. You have to be the change you want to see in the world. And that is when change starts to happen. You will become a beacon of light for the rest of people out there. So be a part of this transition. Work on yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. Do the best of your ability. And watch as more and more magic you'll start to see. Magic you'll start to create. And you're going to finally bring and open up that space so that you can be surrounded by people just like you, striving for the same. And you're going to start to see the world, the shift that I'm talking about. You're going to start to enter a new world. Yeah, just by doing that work internally, you're going to step into a new world of living. You're going to be like, holy crap, life is not so freaking bad after all. It's actually a really fun game that you can play around with and just tell yourself, my life just keeps getting better and better. And it does. So, again, hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit of clarity, a little bit of perspective. Just wanted to put this out there. I send you love, light, wisdom, and I'll see you in the next video.